Hello, Hub family, welcome back, and it's yet another good day to dive into Kim and Kanye's saga. Let's dive into it. In the ever-evolving saga of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, where personal dynamics and public spectacle collide, a new chapter has unfolded that underscores Kim's mastery of turning controversy into opportunity. Reports have surfaced, albeit unverified, that Kanye West, now legally made a shocking demand involving Kim and her former partner Ray J, referencing a provocative train scenario tied to their past. While the specifics remain murky, posts on X have suggested that Kim responded not with outrage or retreat, but with a bold move, offering Kanye's current wife, Bianca Censori, a starring role in a Skims campaign. To understand the weight of this moment, we must first revisit the history that binds Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, and Ray J, a trio whose intersections have fueled tabloid headlines for nearly 2 decades. Kim's rise to global fame began in 2007 with the release of Kim Kardashian, Superstar, a private video involving her and Ray J that became a cultural flashpoint. Far from derailing her ambitions, Kim, with the guidance of her mother, Kris Jenner, transformed the scandal into a springboard, launching Keeping Up with the Kardashians and building a media empire. By 2014, when she married Kanye West, Kim was no longer just a reality star, but a fashion icon and business mogul, with Kanye's creative influence shaping her aesthetic and elevating her brand. Their marriage, which produced 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, was a blend of love, creativity, and volatility. Kanye's role as a ghost creative director for Skims, Kim's shapewear brand launched in 2019, underscored their intertwined professional lives. Yet by 2021, cracks surfaced, culminating in a divorce finalized in 2022. Since then, their co-parenting relationship has been strained, marked by Kanye's public outbursts, including controversial tweets and interviews that have targeted Kim, her family, and even her past with Ray J. In April 2025, posts on X hinted at a new provocation. Kanye allegedly suggested a scenario involving Kim and Ray J that was both crude and personal, reigniting old wounds. While the exact nature of Kanye's demand remains speculative, X posts are often unreliable, its mere suggestion fits a pattern of Kanye using social media to provoke. Kim, however, has rarely engaged directly with such antics. Instead, she's built a career on strategic redirection, turning personal challenges into professional triumphs. The rumored offer of a Skims campaign to Bianca Censori, Kanye's wife since 2023, is a case study in this approach, blending defiance, diplomacy, and branding genius. Skims, valued at over $4 billion as of 2023, is more than a shapewear company. It's a cultural phenomenon. Co-founded by Kim, Emma Grede, and Jens Grede, Skims champions body positivity and inclusivity, offering sizes from XXS to 5XL and shades for diverse skin tones. Its campaigns have featured a roster of celebrities, from SZA to Ice Spice, and collaborations with brands like Fendi and the NBA. Kanye's early involvement, including designing the logo, gave Skims a high-fashion edge, but Kim has since made it her own, steering it toward a broader, more empowering vision. The decision to involve Bianca Censori in a Skims campaign, if true, is a masterstroke. Bianca, an Australian architect who married Kanye in a private ceremony, has largely remained in his shadow, known more for her association with Kanye's Yeezy brand than for her own public persona. Offering her a platform within Skims could serve multiple purposes. It signals goodwill toward Kanye's new chapter, elevates Bianca as an individual, and subtly shifts focus from Kanye's provocation to Kim's narrative of unity and strength. The campaign concept, reclaiming the narrative. Imagine the campaign, a sleek, minimalist set, bathed in neutral tones, Skims' signature aesthetic. Bianca steps into the frame, not as Kanye's muse, but as a woman owning her presence. The tagline, "Everybody is a Skims body," reinforces inclusivity, while the visuals celebrate confidence over controversy. Kim, ever the strategist, might even appear alongside Bianca, a visual statement of solidarity that transcends personal history. Such a move would echo Skims' past campaigns, like the 2021 Fendi collaboration that merged high fashion with accessibility, or the 2023 NBA partnership that broadened its cultural reach. This hypothetical campaign would also address the elephant in the room, Kanye's demand. Rather than dignifying it with a direct response, Kim could use the campaign to reframe the conversation. By showcasing Bianca, she acknowledges Kanye's orbit without centering him, effectively neutralizing his attempt to provoke. It's a tactic Kim has honed over years. When faced with scandal, she pivots to empowerment, letting her actions speak louder than words. The cultural implications: power, gender, and media. At its core, this rumored exchange is about power dynamics. Kanye's alleged demand, whether real or exaggerated, attempts to reassert control over Kim's narrative, dragging her back to a chapter she's long since closed. It's a move rooted in the gendered trope of shaming women for their pasts, a tactic that rarely sticks to Kim. Her response, offering Bianca a Skims campaign, flips the script, positioning Kim as the arbiter of her story and a supporter of another woman's agency. This scenario also highlights the evolving role of women in media. Kim's career began in an era when women were often penalized for personal scandals, yet she rewrote the rules, building an empire on authenticity and resilience. By contrast, Kanye's provocations risk alienating him in a cultural moment that increasingly values accountability over shock value. Kim's choice to elevate Bianca, rather than engage in a public feud, aligns with a broader shift toward narratives of collaboration and empowerment. Moreover, the rumored campaign underscores Skims' role as a cultural force. Unlike traditional fashion brands, Skims thrives on real-world relevance, addressing issues like body image and diversity head-on. Featuring Bianca could extend this mission, inviting a new audience into the Skims fold while reinforcing Kim's commitment to inclusivity. It's a reminder that Skims isn't just about shapewear, it's about shaping culture. The personal angle. Navigating co-parenting and public life. On a personal level, Kim's rumored response reflects her approach to co-parenting with Kanye. Their 4 children remain her priority, and public spats risk destabilizing their family dynamic. By choosing a constructive gesture, offering Bianca a campaign, Kim avoids escalating tensions, preserving a semblance of civility for the sake of North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. It's a delicate balance, one Kim has navigated since their divorce, often under intense scrutiny. Kanye's behavior, by contrast, has been less measured. His April 2025 tweets, which reportedly included references to Kim's past with Ray J, echo earlier outbursts, like his 2022 claims about retrieving a second tape. These moments suggest a struggle to move forward, contrasting with Kim's forward-looking approach. While Kanye's creative genius is undeniable, his public actions often overshadow his contributions, leaving Kim to manage the fallout. Bianca's role in this dynamic adds another layer. As Kanye's partner, she's inevitably drawn into his orbit, yet a Skims campaign could offer her a chance to carve out her own identity. Kim's gesture, if genuine, might also be a nod to shared experiences. Both women have navigated Kanye's larger-than-life presence, and both understand the challenges of public life. It's a subtle act of empathy, cloaked in business savvy. From a business perspective, the rumored campaign is a no-brainer. Skims thrives on buzz, and featuring Bianca would generate headlines, drawing eyes to the brand. The campaign could also tap into Kanye's fan base, bridging audiences while reinforcing Skims' universal appeal. Data from Skims' 2023 performance: $500 million in revenue, an 86% increase in intimate sales, shows its growth trajectory, and a high-profile campaign would only accelerate that momentum. Collaborations are Skims' lifeblood. Past partnerships, like the 2020 Team USA deal or the 2021 Fendi capsule, have expanded its reach, and a Bianca-led campaign could follow suit. It would also counter any negative press from Kanye's demand, ensuring Skims remains synonymous with empowerment rather than drama. Kim's ability to turn personal challenges into brand wins is unmatched. Recall how she rebranded Skims from kimono in 2019 after cultural backlash. emerging stronger than ever. Public reaction to this scenario, as glimpsed on X, is predictably polarized. Some applaud Kim's poise, seeing the campaign as a classy clapback. Others view it as opportunistic, accusing her of capitalizing on drama. Kanye's supporters might interpret it as a slight, while neutral observers could see it as a savvy move to diffuse tension. The truth, as always, lies in the gray. Kim's actions are neither purely altruistic nor purely calculated, but a blend of strategy and instinct. Critics might argue that involving Bianca risks dragging another woman into a messy narrative, yet this overlooks Bianca's agency. If she accepts the campaign, it's a choice to step into the spotlight, potentially on her terms. Kim's track record suggests she'd ensure the campaign celebrates Bianca's individuality, not just her connection to Kanye. Still, the optics are tricky. Any move Kim makes is scrutinized, and this one's no exception. The broader context, celebrity culture, in 2025. This episode reflects the state of celebrity culture in 2025, where personal drama fuels public fascination, and social media amplifies every move. Kim and Kanye embody this paradox. Their lives are both deeply private and relentlessly public, a tension they've navigated for years. Kim's response, business-driven, image-conscious, yet human, mirrors how celebrities manage their brands in an era of instant judgment. It also highlights the double standards women face. Kanye's provocations, while criticized, often garner less lasting backlash than Kim's every decision, from her fashion to her parenting. By choosing empowerment over retaliation, Kim challenges these norms, proving that women can reclaim their narratives without stooping to the same tactics. And what's next? The road ahead for Kim and Skims. If the Skims campaign with Bianca materializes, it could mark a turning point, not just for Kim and Kanye, but for Skims' cultural footprint. The brand's planned retail expansions in Los Angeles, New York, and beyond suggest a future where Skims becomes a household name, akin to Nike or Apple. Kim's ability to weave personal challenges into her business strategy will only strengthen that trajectory. For Kanye, the path is less clear. His creative output remains prolific, but his public behavior risks alienating allies. A Skims campaign featuring Bianca could be a chance for him to recalibrate, focusing on collaboration rather than confrontation. Whether he seizes it is anyone's guess. As for Ray J, his role in this narrative feels increasingly peripheral. Once a central figure in Kim's story, he's now a footnote, his relevance tied to a past Kim has long outgrown. The rumored demand may have invoked his name, but Kim's response ensures he stays on the sidelines.